The universe is a mystery. The more we try to understand it, the more complicated it becomes. To explore this strange and fascinating journey, we bring you a brand new series, Journey of the Universe, where we'll dive into topics like the origin of time, the nature of space, black holes, the multiverse, and questions that will truly blow your mind. We'll explore concepts of space, time, the Big Bang, and many aspects of the universe that help us understand its beginning, its end, and everything in between. Each episode will spark a new thought in your mind, so get ready for this incredible journey through the life of the universe. Welcome to Quantum Quirks. Let's begin today's video. How time was born, the real beginning of everything. Now just imagine, what if time didn't exist at all? No past, no present, no office shift at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I wouldn't even be making this video. Without time, nothing would exist. Nothing at all. We understand everything based on time. When did it happen? How much time passed? How much time is left? But have you ever seriously thought, where did time even come from? Has it always been there? Or was there a moment when time itself was born? It may sound strange, but physicists believe time had a starting point. Yes, the moment the universe began, time also began. Before that, there was nothing. No time, no space, no matter, no you, no me. And if time didn't exist, what does before even mean? Is the concept of before completely meaningless if there's no time? This is where even the best scientists start getting confused. And that's why this topic is so fascinating. Today we'll explore, what does time actually mean? How did it begin? Is time real or just an illusion of our consciousness? And the biggest question, if time can begin, can it also end too? What is time? Now let's tackle the most obvious and most confusing question. What exactly is time? We're constantly running after time. I'm late. Hurry up. Time's up. Don't waste time. We see the clock ticking. We flip calendar pages from January to July, Monday to Sunday. But these are just tools, ways to measure time. Time itself is not a machine. It has no color, no smell, no shape. You can't see it. You can't touch it. You can only feel it. But according to physics, time is not just some random idea. Time is a dimension, like length, width, and height. Albert Einstein said, space and time are not separate. They work together, forming spacetime. Now let's understand this in simple terms. Imagine the universe as a giant bedsheet. That sheet is called spacetime. We understand space, length, width, height. That's 3D. But time? That's the fourth dimension of that sheet. Einstein's theory of relativity says space-time isn't rigid or fixed. It can bend and stretch like a rubber balloon. And it bends when something heavy, like a planet, a star, or a black hole, puts pressure on it. Think about placing a heavy bowling ball on a bedsheet. It sinks, right? That's how gravity works on space-time, and that's how time can be bent. So just like we can move through space, theoretically, we can move through time too. Here's where things get even more interesting. Einstein said time is not constant. Everyone thinks 1 minute is the same everywhere, but it's not. If you travel close to the speed of light, or if you're near a massive object like a black hole, time slows down, literally slows down. This concept is called time dilation, which means if you spend 5 years traveling in space, when you return, maybe 50 years have passed on Earth. That's how weird time really is. It doesn't flow the same everywhere. So now the question arises, is time real? Or is it just a clever trick of our minds? 3. The birth of time. What came before the Big Bang? We've now understood what time is, but the real fun begins when we ask, when did time begin? Because if something exists, it must have had a starting point, right? Science says yes, time also had a starting point, and that moment is called the Big Bang. But the Big Bang wasn't an explosion in space. It was the expansion of space itself. And as space expanded, time also began, which means before that moment, time didn't exist. No seconds, no minutes, no before or after. We often say before the Big Bang, but actually that makes no sense, because without time, the word before becomes meaningless. Now imagine a moment when absolutely nothing exists. No space, no time, just nothing. And suddenly, in a cosmic blink, the entire universe comes into existence. Atoms, galaxies, stars, planets, and flowing in between them, time. That moment is when time was switched on. Like someone pressed the stopwatch, 0 seconds, and boom, the universe is alive. But wait, if time started there, then what was there before the Big Bang? That's one of the most confusing questions in all of science. Some theories suggest there might have been a kind of quantum foam structure, or maybe multiple universes that collapse and form in cycles. But the real problem is, even to imagine before, we're still using the idea of time. When time didn't exist, even that idea collapses. It's like trying to stand north of the North Pole. There's just nothing beyond that. Strange, right? Or is time real or just an illusion? Now that we've learned time had a beginning, let's ask another big question. Is time a real thing or just an illusion? We all feel time. We say time passes, time gets wasted, we celebrate birthdays, we grow old. But some scientific theories say time may not be an actual thing. It may just be how we perceive reality. Think of a tree falling in a forest. If no one hears it, did it make a sound? Similarly, if we see time as just a sequence of events, does it even exist without someone to observe it? According to Einstein's spacetime model, past, present, and future all exist as part of one block universe. Which means the past may still exist somewhere, and the future might already be written. Some quantum physicists believe time only appears when we observe something. Without an observer, time may have no meaning. And philosophers go even further. They say, time is an illusion created by our minds to help us understand and organize events, like frames in a movie. Each frame is still, but when played quickly, motion appears. Could it be that everything exists all at once, and time is just the illusion of movement? We don't know for sure. Science has theories, philosophy has possibilities, but the truth, maybe we're only seeing a tiny glimpse of it. So today, we explored everything about time that schools never taught us. What is time? How did it begin? Is it real or just an illusion of our mind? We learned that before the Big Bang, not even time existed. And just thinking about that gives you goosebumps. Now I want to ask you, what do you think time is? Is it a real physical dimension or just a tool we've created to understand the universe? And the biggest question, if time had a beginning, can it also have an end? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. In the next episode, we'll explore the end of time. Will time keep ticking forever, or will everything freeze someday? If you found today's episode interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. See you in the next one, only on Quantum Quirks. Thanks for watching.